Hi everybody. I just wanted to give an update and then also just talk a little bit about Saxenda for those of you who might just be starting your medicine and had some questions and things like that. First thing is I didn't lose very much this week. It was 0.4, but hey, it's still 0.4. It's still a loss. So I think I'm at 21.6 pounds lost now in 10 weeks. So not bad at all. Side effects are pretty much gone. I am staying at 1.8. I did notice that when I tried to go up to 2.4 that I was having a lot more side effects, and I'm sure my body would have balanced out eventually, but I thought if it's working at 1.8, I'm gonna stay there. Now, if the weight loss stays down like 0.4 or 0.6 and not very much, the next couple weeks I may try to go up and see if that helps. But other than that, being tired, I've added caffeine in. Being tired is a huge side effect of this medicine. Not everybody experiences it, but I have been, and I also gave up caffeine when I started it, so I'm easing back into it. I don't drink soda every day, but if there's a day that I am needing energy desperately, I'll drink like half a Diet Coke with Splenda, just to kind of give me an energy boost. But I'm trying to also go to bed on time, you know, by 11 o'clock. I'm usually up by 7. So yeah, so on that front, everything's good. As far as tips for Saxenda, my biggest thing is I'm a member of 2 support groups. I highly recommend, if you're a Facebook user, that you go be a part of some support groups. People will ask questions, you can ask questions, and a lot of times my doctor actually told me I was more informed about the medicine than he was because of being a part of these groups. And he was familiar with it to begin with, but he said that he felt like I could probably help him with some stuff. So yeah, get involved in support groups, read online. The second thing is be in communication with your doctor. Even if you have a doctor that, like, you know, mine, who knows about it but doesn't know a lot about it, still stay in communication with your doctor. Make sure that you're going in for regular checkups. I've read in my support group some women are going in every 4 weeks, and men, sorry, going in every 4 weeks. I'm going in every 6. We talked about it and we decided that's what we wanted to do. So every 6 weeks I'm going to go in. There are risks with this, which is why I say stay in communication with your doctor. A lot of people have been posting, the medicine's sitting in my fridge, but I'm scared to take it because of the potential risks. As we all know, with any medication, there are risks, and you have to outweigh what's the risk of being obese versus the medicine, what's your family history, and then if you decide to go ahead and go with it like I did, I'm going to ask my doctor at the next visit to run blood work, you know, to check and make sure that nothing is changing, you know, and ask him how often we should be doing that blood work. So yeah, so communicate with your doctors, let them know your concerns, he or she, and don't be afraid to ask. Say, I want blood work drawn. I want to make sure that, you know, everything is going the way it's supposed to be going. Okay, so the other side of the tips thing is that of when to take your injection. So I take it in the morning. I prefer it in the morning. I've never tried to take it at night. I just started in the morning and I have had success with that. Other people on the support groups take it at night and they say that that helps them deal with side effects. But because your body is unique and each individual obviously is different, so really you have to just kind of try it. And I would try for a couple of weeks. Don't just try a couple days and, oh, it's horrible, I'm going to switch to a different time. Give it a few weeks. Give your body a chance to adjust to it first before you start trying to change the time to see if that helps at all or changes your side effects. And don't be afraid to go slower than it recommends on the box. You know, it does say to go up weekly to the next thing, but you don't have to do it that way. I mean, like I said, I'm staying at 1.8. I can go up or, you know, or go back down. Some people just do a click. Now, this is something I don't know if, I assume since you're just doing one click in between the numbers, that it's still giving you a little bit more medication. But I just went ahead and, you know, I did the jumps, and like I said, I went to 2.4 and I just felt like I was feeling horrible, and so I went back down. So yeah, injection time, what to eat, that is another conversation for you and your doctor. Now, my doctor recommended low carb, but he did not say mandatory. And so I have started off doing low carb and high protein and things like that, but I realized it's not going to work for me long term, because I love bread and pasta and all those things. So now I'm limiting it. You know, Saxenda won't allow me to overeat, first of all, but then now I can kind of incorporate the things that I love into my diet without overeating and without eating too many calories, which leads me into my next point. How many calories should you be eating? Again, that varies from person to person. I will say that some people are doing like 800 calories a day. I would say, you know, if your doctor is on board with that and you are nutritionally okay, then okay. But most things I have been reading and most people that I've talked to say that 12 to 1300 is where they try to strive for. A lot of them just go with whatever MyFitnessPal says. And honestly, when I put in my information into MyFitnessPal and said I wanted to lose 2 pounds a week, my calorie limit is 1300 something. So, you know, really that's reasonable. So that's what I have been doing. I've just been kind of going with what MyFitnessPal says. So if you have any other questions that I didn't cover, and I may think of some later, and I can always do another video next week. But if you have specific questions, please put them in the comment section or comment on my written blog, and I will do my best to answer them. So until, I guess, next week, I will try to do a video next week also, and I guess that's it. So I hope everybody is doing good, and good luck on your journeys. Bye.